Hello everyone. Today we're going to use Google Maps. Now, does everybody know what Google Maps is? Well, Google Maps is a navigation tool. Google Maps helps us to find places that we want to go or to help us when we get lost. A lot of times you'll see your parents, they may have an app on their phone that they can punch in where they want to go. Say they want to go to they want to get to a new store, but they don't know. So they punch in on Google Maps or other navigation tools, and they find directions on how to go. And oftentimes those directions will talk to you. Today, you are going to get to do that. You are going to go on Google Maps, and you're going to find directions. You're going to find directions of how to get from school to your house. Now, you may already know how to do that. You may know just because you drive it every day. But do you know if you're turning right, if you're turning left? Do you know if you're going north, east, south, or west? So those are some of the things that Google Maps is going to be able to tell us when we print it off. So when we get to the Google website, and I'll show you in a few minutes because you're all going to be getting Chromebooks, and you're going to log in with your username and password. And when you open up, everybody should be opened right up to Google. Okay, so when we get to Google, you're going to enter your address. So that's your home address. So that's the place you want to get to. Then you're going to enter your current address, so where you are. We're going to enter the address of the school. And lastly, you will be printing off these directions so we can use them in another activity after we're done, after everybody's found their directions. And we're going to all do this together as a group at the end. So when you get to the printing stage, sit tight in your seat before you go running off to get your directions. So let's get started. When you open up your Chromebook and you log in, you're going to pull up a Google page. And you're going to want to start with the cursor in the box. This is where you get to type. And you're going to want to type in Google Maps. And Google is spelled Google, and then Maps. I'm going to want to click down here. You're going to want to find the Google search button, and it's located in the middle of the screen. So you'll want to click on that. And it's going to bring you to another page. And if you look over on the left hand side at the top, you're going to see Google Maps. You want to click on Google Maps. And here we are. We've made it to the site. So up here in the left-hand top corner of your screen, there's going to be a white box. And if you noticed, I put the mouse over there and the cursor starts blinking. So in that box, I'm actually going to put how to get to school because I'm at home right now. So I'm going to type in 40 Glebe Road. I'm going to tell it the town, Westmoreland. It's going to want to know what state you're in. And I'm going to use NH for New Hampshire because that's the abbreviation. You could type out the whole word New Hampshire, but NH is a lot quicker. And then the zip code, which is 03467. Next, I'm going to put my mouse over the blue magnifying glass and I'm going to click on it. It's going to do some thinking and then it brings me up to a map of the town. And if you notice, there's a red sort of balloon looking thing here in the middle of the screen and it says 40 Glebe Road. So that's where I want to go. Okay, now I need you to look at the left hand side of your screen again, and you're going to see sort of a white circle, and it's going to say directions underneath, and there's kind of a crooked arrow in there. You're going to want to click on that. And it gives me a new box up here in the top where the blue is, and you'll see the cursor flashing again. And I want, it's going to tell you to type in where you're at. So I'm at home, which is 28 Pierce Lane. Oops. And I'm going to want to tell it the town again, which is Westmoreland. I'm going to want to tell it I'm in New Hampshire, and 03467 for the zip code. I'm going to click on the magnifying glass again. And here you can see it gives you the home, Glebe Road. It knows that this is my house because I've punched in many directions from my house. So Google knows where I am. So school, home, gives me this nice thick blue line, and this is the path I'm going to want to travel to get to school. Now, if you look back over on the left-hand side of your screen, you're going to see a little car. You're going to want to click on that car, and those are driving directions. And you can see here, it tells me to head north on Pierce Lane. And then it tells me to turn right onto Butterfield Hill, turn left onto Route 63 and go north. That little N means north. And then it tells you to turn right onto Glebe Road. And that's where I'm going to find the school. And my final destination's here. I start here, 28 Pierce Lane. I end here, 40 Glebe Road. So now that we've gotten the directions, you're going to want to click up here. You'll see this little printer at the top of the white box on the left-hand side of your screen. You're going to want to click that. And it's going to give you two options. The first option is print including maps, or print text only. You're going to want to print text only because we are going to be doing a project after where we don't want you to see the map, because you're going to have a map and you're going to figure out from the directions that you just printed off how to get from school to your house. So we're going to click print text only, and it's going to give me this screen. And you notice these are all the directions that I talked about, and up in the right hand top corner of the screen there's going to be a blue print button. I'm going to click on the print button. Yours is going to be very similar to mine. Yours is going to have a school printer over here, but the important thing is to check out the picture that it gives you. Is that the directions? Does it say 40 Glebe Road? Does it say your address? And yes, those are the right directions. So next you're going to want to find the print button in this location. You're going to want to click on the print button, and it's going to print you off directions. And then after everybody has printed their directions, they're going to wait. We're all going to go down to the copier together, and we're going to collect those directions. And then when we get back to class, we're going to do an activity. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Bye.